Moving on to other stories now, inflation continued to rise faster than expected last month, but the main culprit behind the trend was not unreasonably high prices for fruits and vegetables. The latest spike comes on the back of rising oil prices. Shin Se-min has all the numbers.
Korea's consumer prices jumped 1.9% on year in February, staying relatively high for 2 straight months. This is a slight dip from the 2% it logged the month before, the first time it reached this level since 2012. Inflation had been floating in the 1% range since September, after escaping the 0% range in the months before. The higher figure in February is largely due to rising oil prices, and despite a slight tapering off in high food prices that drove up inflation the month before.
Global oil prices were under $30 in 2016, but they've since rebounded to the $50 range, pushing up the cost of oil-related products.
The price of petroleum products surged over 13% on year last month, logging the fastest pace of growth since November 2011. Prices of farm goods went up 4.3%. And the surge in fresh produce was nearly 5%, but the price pressure was markedly lower than the double-digit rise registered since September. But some analysts believe this strong trend that had even triggered concerns about stagflation will not last long.
The current economic circumstances are more like a trend of disinflation, because without the high food price factor that has led up as of the first month this year, and without the skyrocketing global oil prices, this conflict we're seeing in slow demand and high inflation won't continue.
The expert adds that the country's economy will soon return to a steady path of growth, as fast recovering exports will make up for other areas that are lagging. This is likely why the government is optimistic that the country maintains its 2% level of inflation rate for the year. But the finance ministry has cautioned against further fluctuations in oil prices and warns that the country's livestock goods will also need to be monitored in the face of the recent foot-and-mouth disease outbreak. Shin Se-min, Arirang News.